And we'll, hello, juicers. Welcome to the Valentine's Day edition in the US. Well, now it's past, I guess, a little by an hour. But I just want to say you're all my Galentines. And I hope you had a lovely weekend wherever and with whomever, or even if it was just you and a really good chocolate bar and a bubble bath. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day or Valentine's weekend. I know I had some treats. So, to kick off today, we will have the amazing, incomparable Riz do our news for Region 3. Take it away, Riz.
Crikey. Well, with that entrance, good afternoon, good night, and good evening, everybody. It's the best entrance thing you've done. Okay. The mystery starter kit is still going till the end of Feb, and that is $89 Australian and $99 New Zealand if you want to recruit people for pretty cheap, actually. The whole kit is valued at 350 Australian and 400 New Zealand. And each kit has discounted products. You get fragrance testers, 3 digital customer coupons. Sorry, I'm at work and Ryan's wondering what I'm doing. And they're valued at $20 for an order over $100 or more. The consultant store is 60% off in February. So if you haven't got your transition kits, I would get them now. I'm just waiting for payday and then I will because I hit Temu too hard. 10% off nearly all catalogue products in February, ready for the new stuff next month. Consultant support is shut on Tuesday, so do not ring, just send a ticket and they'll get back to you. 10th of February, Australia and New Zealand had the Classic Collection and Disney Love Stories came out. I'm guessing Region 1 and 2 did too. We haven't got anything coming out for maybe 2 weeks still. And lastly, we've got the Simply Invite, which is, I printed it and I don't want to read it all. So from the 12th of Feb to the end of July, it's basically a new pilot program to help you feel more confident inviting others to explore sensy business opportunities without pressure, scripts, or big pushes. You would have got an email when you press opt in and then you join the Facebook page. And yeah, hopefully you can learn heaps about that because that is one of my greatest fears is how to tell people to join. So that's it for the news. Thank you, Patty Wonder. I'll put it back to you.
Well, thank you very, very much for your help, Riz. Yeah, that Simply Invite group, it is head office run. It is global, so you'll see consultants from everywhere. And it's basically to do exactly what Riz just said she's afraid to do. It's because I think some people make it way too complicated. Okay, I have Ellie joining twice with 2 different devices, maybe. Um, and they're just going to give you ideas and ways and maybe ways to practice without being full pressure or feeling. I know everybody overthinks it, especially when you're new and you've never sponsored somebody before. But honestly, I can tell you that most of the people that I've sponsored, I've said, you just need to do this. And they go, okay. Because by that point, I've probably gently passed the seed to them. Like, have you ever thought about doing this? You'd be really good at this. And then I'll just talk about something else. And I'll probably do that when they're like, oh my God, I have so many warmers. I don't need another warmer. And I go, well, you know what they say when you have more than 3, wink, wink. And I just do a lot of that cheeky stuff and then finally go, okay, you need to do this. And by that point, I've worn them down.
I
So
love that.
that's kind of and I will say when I do parties, because this is going into what we're going to talk about, as soon as I started doing more parties again, my recruiting went up. And the problem is I was always known for my in-home parties. And then when I moved to Region 1 and I wasn't really securing a lot of in-home, and I didn't know anybody really because I'd been gone for 16 years. The Emily's really helped me with her Facebook parties. But for me, I have to feel like I know people and I feel like they have to know me to trust me when I say, you need to do this or you should do this. So as soon as I have more parties, then I was flipping the host, but I was also building these relationships. And once the relationships are built and they're in my VIP group and I'm messaging them and I'm following up and I'm doing all the things, and I'm learning about them because of my engagement posts in my VIP group, it's a lot easier to talk to somebody because you're like, you know why they'd be good at it. You know that, oh, I know you could use some extra money, or oh my gosh, you have such a great sense of humor. Or like one of my new consultants, she's really funky and I really love her. And I'm like, oh my God, I really want you on my team. You'd fit in so well. Um, so you get to know them. And I think for me, that just me personally, it doesn't have to be everybody. Because I know people put Facebook ads out and recruit lots of people and they don't know them. But for me, it almost has to be kind of a personal relationship a little bit, or at least I know that they have friends because they did the party. So why am I getting their money for the reorders when they could be getting the money for the reorders of their friends and family? To me, it's logical. So that's kind of mine. So I don't know if that helps or not, but sometimes we overthink it so much that we paralyze ourselves and then we don't do anything. And I think the point of that group is to just kind of dip your toe in and try a little things here and there without full on recruiting. I hate that word. I like sponsoring or whatever, but
I really like that group too, Patty, because if you aren't in it yet, they give you like different options based off of like where you are at. So
yes,
it's not like a one fit all, it's like if you're at the very beginning and you're like, I really suck at this, like I'm gonna start at level one, and but if you're an SSD and you've been doing it forever, then you can be on the awesome level of 3 and do all the things, so I really like the group if you haven't been in the Facebook group yet.
that's true too. Yeah, I forgot about that. There's been a lot happening. Well,
Yes.
before I take up any more of her time, this is the most amazing Emalee Cleveland. She is at 2 a.m. on the East Coast. And this crazy woman has so much on her plate. I just don't even understand when she sleeps, but whatever. But I'll let you tell you about herself. And honestly, you've heard me tell you about her over and over and over again because I had watched so many training videos on Facebook parties and none of them got me really engaged. And I went into mock ones and I was like, no, yeah. And mine still sucked. I tried a couple. I didn't like them. And then I was like, all right, let's try Emilee's. And I watched Emilee's. I went to her mock group. I did the boards training. Boards is where it really, once Emalee did the boards training, it totally clicked in my head like, oh my God, I think I can do this. And then there were certain elements that Emalee does that nobody else did. And those elements, connecting with your guests, which is something I did not do because I thought, well, the host knows them better. They're going to respond better to the host. Completely changed everything. And I heard from Riz today because she Marco Polo me today, and she said the same thing. It's those little things that Emalee does a little bit different that we probably were afraid to do or we didn't think we should do. And we just fucking did it. And then Emalee was right. So welcome, Emalee Cleveland. Go ahead.
I love Riz, by the way. I messaged her the other day and I was like, listen, if you were close by, I would be inviting you to a retreat, okay? Because I love her so much. Well, hello guys. Yes, I live in Region 1. It is 2 a.m. This is usually my bedtime anyway, so I'm like, I'm just up for a little bit longer, so I don't mind. And honestly, I love listening to you guys talk because of your accents. So if you just want to talk away, I am here for it. I love it. It's my favorite thing. So I think you guys are the coolest region, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, so I live in North Carolina. I have a husband of 10 years and we have three kiddos. I have an 8-year-old, I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And so there's been many times me and Patty try to talk, and then we'll go days with no response because it's, mom life. So, but I'm so excited to be here. Yes, I do the mock party. I saw some of you guys request to be in the mock party, so I tried to get everybody in there before this. And if you still need to get in there, that's totally fine. Um, I I love doing the mock party. It fills my heart with joy to give back to you guys because it just really does. I can't explain it. And when I hear that it has helped you guys be successful, or like Patty where she's like I got the incentive trip and it brings me so much joy to help. And I'm gonna do this anyway for myself, so why not share it with you guys? So so yeah, so with my parties that I do on Facebook, I know I saw some comments in there like saying like I hate asking for parties. I totally encourage you to do your own party booking blitz. And I know it's stupid, annoying, and you really don't want to fucking do it. Okay. But I'm telling you, if you spend like, put yourself on a timer, guys, of like 20 minutes and just message all the people. Just message all the people and just go for the no. I highly recommend doing that. I do have some templates in boards, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with boards. If not, I have trainings that I've done, just like Patty has kind of said. I recommend it. I think it is, at least for us, I think it's $10 a month, $12 a month. I can't remember.
Pay by the year.
Um, yeah, I can't remember how much it is. I just pay it because I literally use it in my business every single day. It can even help you down to the point of like taking all of those photos off of your phone
Yes.
and putting them into your board so it's not taking up space on your phone. So I love it. But let's get down to parties. So when I do my Facebook parties, of course you guys have heard of host coaching. Host coaching is extremely important. I actually am changing it up for this new season a little bit, and I've been working on some things because with a new catalog, so my boards is kind of like in a weird, funky space, where I'm like, having some new ways of doing things. But post coaching is just so important. Tell them legitly up front, listen, I'm gonna need you to comment. You're gonna have to tag some people, and get people interacting. Make sure that they're sending, messages to the people that are coming into the party. Hey, you're in my Facebook party for Sensi. I'm so excited. Actually message them and get that host involved before the party is even created. And I usually do this like a day before the party. I don't do this like 3, 4 days before you even create the party. They're gonna forget. They're not, like, let's be honest. Um, so I definitely recommend, with the host coaching, and in my boards, I definitely have something for that too. Let me drop real quick.
While you're
So
doing, I was
yeah,
going
go
to say,
ahead.
while you're doing that, I quickly put it into, because I didn't want to interrupt you if you were going to keep going straight. Um, the first day I joined Sensi, we did a booking blitz, and I knew nothing about Sensi. I didn't have my kit. I've never tried the product. I never smelt anything, nothing. I was an immigrant in another country, so I didn't know a ton of people. But they said for 20 minutes, this is what you're going to text, and you're going to text everybody. And at that point, they were using the words wickless candle, and the word candle got me so many objections that I took it out and I said home fragrance. And when I changed the wording to home fragrance, I got 8 bookings. Those 8 bookings took me through the first 2 years of my business and built my business, because at parties is where you book, you sell, and recruit. So you do everything at once. So you're booking more parties from those parties. You're recruiting people at those parties, and you're selling. So I became a director in 7 months. I earned all the trips. Like, it was because of those first 8 parties. And I didn't think, I knew nothing. But all I did was don't think, take this message, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste for 20 minutes. Don't think, don't go, oh, I don't know if she'd be, no, don't do that.
Nope.
just
Yes.
send it and pretend that Emilee's on one shoulder and I'm on the other shoulder going,
Yes.
just send it.
Just send the message.
Yeah.
Just send it. And I will totally say this too. You have to keep it in your mind when you are sending those messages that people are selfish as hell. And they just want to know what is in for them. They don't give a shit about helping you. Don't say that you have a goal. No, no. They want to know what they're going to get out of this party and what they're going to get out of the party. So I usually do an incentive for them if their party qualifies, they get something from me. It's whatever I'm feeling. It might be a $25 mystery bag that I'm just going to get out of my stock and send to them. It might be a wax bar. It might be a mini warmer. It just depends on what I'm feeling at that time when I'm sending the message. The most recent one that I did, I booked 8 parties for this month and I booked 4 for next month. And my goal is to have 8 parties a month. That's what I try to really do because I can manage that. Um, but my incentive was you get 3 wax bars or you get 3 pods. You tell me what you want, because some of your people are pod lovers, some of your people are wax lovers, whatever it might be. But I've done the mini warmers before. If that is something that you can afford, that is something that, we use the perpetual reward for. That's how I do it. When I cash out the party, or if they become a consultant, either way, they're going to get something free from me, as long as that party qualifies. So that's kind of where I incentivize my people during booking blitzes. So, um, but yes. Does anybody else have any other questions about like messaging or booking blitz or anything like that? Just shoot the message or say it out loud. Because they can be nerve-wracking, but like Patty said, don't look at that person before you even message them and be like, nope, just send it. Just send it. Just don't even judge them by the way they look or what they got going on in their life. You never know. It might be coming to them at that exact time. Now, of course, if they have, their husband is dying, maybe not, but I think you never know. You never know. Um, but yes, okay, so host coaching, I definitely recommend it. I have a template there in the boards that I dropped to you guys. There is some host coaching tips in there, things that I will send to people. Of course, make it suit to sound like you. Obviously it's going to sound different if I'm saying it. So make it suit to what best fits you. And then my parties, it depends on the season. For us, fall and winter, see, things are changing because now we have a year-long catalog. Region 3 is getting the year-long catalog too. Okay. So, it's going to be different this year, right? So, usually fall and winter, my parties can be anywhere from like 6 to 7 days, which it drives me nuts. And because it becomes a dud, let's be all honest about a party, right? If you're on a Facebook party by day 3 or 4, there's no interaction and it's a dud. And everybody's like, why am I wasting my time? And that's when you have to get that host involved a little bit. And that's when you have to throw in those things that are really going to interact them during the party. And that's what I'm going to get to here. So, on day 1 of the party, that is like usually the most interactive day. Everybody's on there, they're getting invited. I make it really easy for my hosts. I tell them to mass invite. I know that that's not everybody's jam. I know that's not, don't be looking like that, Patty. Listen, I know that's not everybody's jam. So if you prefer to not have your people mass invite and you want them to send individual messages, that's totally fine. Whatever suits you best in your journey. So when people start getting into that party, I'm introducing myself, making sure I'm not a stranger. And I'm making sure to see if they want a catalog. Now, this was a big game changer for this season, and you're gonna see one of the posts in the mock party or the boards, depending on how you join. Um, but when I started asking if people wanted a digital copy of the catalog or if they wanted an in-person hard copy, it was like a game changer. I got so much more interaction in the party. And I was getting into people's messages so much more. And so I have already a pre-message ready to go for you guys right there of if they want a digital or if they want a hard copy. I literally send it to them, whatever it might be. If they want a hard copy, I literally take it easy, guys. Don't make it complicated. Put some stamps on there and send it in the mail. You know, don't make it hard for yourself. If you want to send them a sample, by all means, you know, do that too. But that really helped. So then the next post that I usually do right after that catalog post is a sample post. And so that gets more interaction going. That's a way for you to get into their messages. And when I tell you, when they say, yes, I want samples or yes, I want a catalog, you are friend requesting their ass. Okay. I don't want you to not friend request them. You need to friend request them. And then once they accept it, put them into your VIP group or whatever kind of group you got going on for your business. That way they're going to see you on your main profile, they're going to see you on the VIP, and they are in your circle already. So get all of that. And I know some people don't like friend requesting people you don't know, and I get that. But if you really want to run your business and get new people in your circle, I highly recommend you need to think about it. Just saying. So that's how I get a lot of my interaction going in that very first day. Um, and then, you know, you have your next day, it's like wax and warmers. You might play a game or two, whatever suits you best in that. And then in the middle of it, you want to try and get some more interaction because it becomes a dead party. So what I usually do in the morning or in the middle of the party is I'll do a post that's like, have you guys seen the post out there where it's like, um, pick a warmer. If you could get one for free, which one would you pick? And there's like a bunch of pictures of warmers. Or pick a sunflower and you know there's going to be a prize revealed to you. Any of those type of posts to get them interacting again. Recently I have done this sunflower one, and that is in the boards as well, and I'm pretty sure it's in the mock party group. But you know, it's a sunflower. They pick a sunflower, and it's like, oh, get a free wax bar with your purchase, or 10% off, or anything. So I make it sure that if they're going to be ordering, you might want to comment on this post because you're going to be getting something if you're going to be ordering in the party anyway. So it's another incentivizing thing for them to comment, for them to order, and all the X, Y, and Z. Um, Now, and then, you know, you have your couple days where you're going to have diffusers and, you know, cleaning supplies, all the things, right? We go through all the posts. And in my parties, I don't tell you what time to post. It's up to you. If you want to start posting at 10 o'clock in the morning, or if you want to start posting at 1 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't care. It's up to you. But what I recommend is that you probably do your post about every hour or so. That way it keeps it going. So I usually start my parties at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I do every hour after, and it usually stops posting around like 7 o'clock in the afternoon, which by that time everybody's settling down. They'll start looking at their phone and seeing all the posts that you've been doing during the day. Um, Now, the most important thing about my parties that I really recommend is at the very end of that party. At the end of the party, it's not done. Even after that last day, you need to go back through that friend list. When you make that last post, you need to go back in that friend list of that party group and you need to go through all of them. And I want you to personally message every single one of them. Thank you so much for coming to so and so parties. She rocked it and she got X, Y, and Z, even though she might not have gotten X, Y, and Z. You want a party too? And send them a calendar, and there's your own very own booking blitz within another party. And like, this is what I'm gonna also say to you guys, like, even if it's a dud of a party, I don't care. Make it a goal to at least have one new friend that you friend requested out of that party. That is my goal. If I have a dud, right now I got 3 parties going on. I think one has like $100 in orders, the other one has 150, and the other one's not doing a damn thing. But my goal is at least I am friend requesting and putting somebody in that party in my circle on my Facebook. So, and also trying to at least book 2 parties. Oh, yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
One thing I noticed with your parties this season, and I wanted to ask you about it, so this is why it just came
Yeah.
up as you were just talking about messaging. The first time I started using your parties, you were messaging all the guests at least basically 2 to 3 times per party. And you had
Yes.
the verbiage and everything there. And that was a huge game changer for me.
Oh, good.
And
Okay, that's
so
good to
I
know.
noticed with your new one, you don't have it in there. And I'm like, I still do it. I don't do three though. I do two. I do a beginning and an end or close to the end kind of thing. But did you
Yes.
stop doing it or
Like the wording that you send?
yeah.
I
Or do
think
you
I
not
didn't
do
put
it?
it, I think it's in the boards, but I didn't put it in like the
I go
like
back
the
to your old boards and use it from your old boards. But
is
it's
it
not in your new boards.
what is it a folder that says like verbiage? Hold
No,
on.
it's in your days of your parties. It'll say message everybody or welcome to the party message. I can't remember what it says.
Oh no, I'm so curious.
Sorry, I just distracted the shit out of you.
No,
Um,
no, no, no. You did not
but I was like,
distract it.
oh,
No, I
maybe she's
love to
not doing
hear
that.
this. Okay, so you're saying you're going to send me an example. Because
Okay.
now I'm super curious because now I need to know because I love to hear that. If you guys ever have like, yes, tell me what works for you that has worked in the past because I'm always changing the template.
That was the one thing, like I always said to my host, please one on one message every single person. Not only that, but there's a remind button. So after the first 24 hours to 48 hours, I go into that guest list and then I press remind on
Oh,
everybody who
yes.
hasn't accepted the invite yet and that isn't in
Yes.
the group yet. But at the same time, by that point, I've already started messaging every single person saying, welcome to Tina's party. If you're not, I've kind of changed it and said, hey, if you're not really a Facebooker, here's a link. And just because I don't do party links, so I just say, when you get to the checkout and the payment process, just choose Tina's party. So she gets credit. But you have, and if you need any
Oh,
suggestions or help, please let me know. I'd love, whatever. So,
yeah, yeah.
because I find that a lot of people aren't Facebookers. And if their host is a shitty Facebooker, that usually
Mm-hmm.
tells me about their friends. And so I still need all those contacts, but I still need to message them separately. And now with Facebook Messenger, they can see the message. They might not
Yes.
accept it or answer it, but they can
Yes.
see it. So we're back in the day, it used to be very hidden. But that is something, and I never did it because I told my host because she knows them. And I'm like, well, she knows them. They're going to listen to her and do this. And I don't think they
Yes.
did because then they pull some crap in the group that says, hey, if anybody needs help with their order. And I'm like, that's not what I told you to do. And so I'm like, no, no. And so,
No, no, no.
no, no. And so once I started doing that, then I started having conversations that maybe the host wasn't having with her. Because once in a while, I have a host that says, so and so is going to contact you. She has questions about this, or they'll ask me about something. But most, it's me doing the work, contacting the guests that I don't know. And they're
Yeah.
talking to me, and then a friend requesting them and all those things. But that was a huge because I kept in my brain, I was like, well, they don't know me. I'm going to sound salesy or I'm going to sound like a car
Yes.
salesman or like, who the hell am I? And why should they believe me? And all these things,
Exactly.
all the mind monkeys up here. So when
Yes.
you said it, I was like, okay, just don't think, Patty, just do. Just don't think, just do.
Just
And I did. And I'm like, holy crap, this works.
yes.
So
Yes. Don't think, just do. And the same thing applies to recruiting. And I need to talk to myself when it comes to that too, because I suck at recruiting. So I am gonna do better. We're gonna do better. We don't say we suck, but we're gonna do better because it's the same thing. Same exact thing. You just need to send the message and don't think. So, can you do a 1 day party? You totally can. And that is so funny, Robin, that you said like live showing. Yes. And that is one thing that I have definitely incorporated If you don't have time to go live, record yourself for a video that you can always post in your parties. If that is changing your wax or showing the purifier or whatever it might be, show a product that you love and that you're passionate about.
Well,
The
you could do a
quad, what,
Zoom party too. I mean,
yeah.
honestly,
Oh,
you could
yeah. Zoom parties.
you could do a
Yes. Go
Zoom
ahead,
party
Jocelyn.
so they're actually there and like talking and
Yes.
questions at the same time. If that floats your boat more, I've thought about doing those as well. And you could
Yes.
have actually everybody pre-register for the party and get all their information and send them like smelly stickers so that they have
Um,
scents to smell the day of the Zoom party as well.
I did when I first started and I was trying to do Facebook parties. I did a small video about each different section. So I showed some warmers, what warmers I had, mini warmers, the clean. Back then we had body, things like that. So I did some videos of those so that then I could
yeah,
upload those and
I
people could
love
actually
that.
see products more than just pictures.
Yes, I love that. You could talk all day. I will seriously listen to you all day. I'm, I'm like, "Yes, she's talking. Please talk." Yes, yes. And you could do that. Like do a video for each product line that we have, and that way you have a video for every day to post. And
Well,
something
I
that
do
is
like
working.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I do one for how to put a fragrance flower together because if they order online, I wasn't there to take off the paper and to show them.
Yes, the
I
paper.
also do one how to set up a mini warmer, and I have these all in my phone. I still don't figure out videos and boards to post. It doesn't work.
I'm still figuring that out too.
Okay, that makes me
I'm
feel
gonna
better.
try and figure it out this season so I can do a training video.
Okay.
I'm feeling you. Yes.
But that way, that's a follow-up thing with me too, go because I always post what they purchased, like something in their order, and I say, thank you, Emily, for your order and helping Amy with her host rewards. And I'll put, and then at the end, because I sell a lot of flowers. So I do a flower post of how to, like my little flower video. It's only a couple minutes, like a minute long, 2 minutes long at the most. And
That's
I'm like, for
everybody's
anybody
attention
that
span. Yeah.
yeah, if anybody bought a, this is, don't forget, and I will send it to them again once I know their order is delivered. I will send it privately to them as well.
I
So
love that.
that's just,
I wrote that down actually. I think I'm gonna do that this year is do a video of the flower. That's a really good idea,
mm,
Patty. I like that.
I try
That's
to
really good.
eliminate questions. I know that we should have people asking questions, but questions annoy me sometimes. So if it's the same question, I'm like, oh. I used to always say, when people say, what annoys you the most? And I'm always like having to repeat myself. And then I
Yes.
became a Scentsy director and realized that's my day every day. I
Nothing
repeat
will
every day,
teach you.
all day long.
Listen, that's partially why I love boards because when people are like, how do you, or how do you send payment or whatever, right? You have to say how you take payment. I'm like, this needs to go on boards.
It's true. It's true.
Yes, I'm really excited. I have a template together coming together for this new season of a 3-day Facebook Messenger party. I'm very excited about it. It's coming together very nicely. So, I'm gonna try it out in this season first before I post it for the new season. But that's another shorter way. I know somebody said like a 1-2 day party. If you can definitely shrink everything down to 1-2 days, heck yeah, do it, girl. Like whatever you can do. I like to span mine out. That's just my personal preference. But I am going to do a 3-day Facebook Messenger party, which I know those can get annoying at times if you've been in one. So I'm trying to figure that part out.
I'm reserving judgment until I see yours.
Okay, no
Because
problem.
I
No.
hate group chats, just in general. I hate group chats. Because if you have ADHD or if you get overstimmed really quickly, when
Yes, and when it's
eight
blowing
people are
up.
in there or 30 people are in there and people are commenting plus the post and you feel like you have to catch up and you're just like, fuck this.
Yes. Sometimes I'll take myself out of them. Like I think I'm in one. Somebody invited me the other day, and it's to a Tupperware one, and I was all kind of for it. And then when it just started really blowing the heck up from the consultant, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't. This is too many posts. This is too much.
I had that. I had a Tupperware party. a friend invited me to one, and that's been my reluctance to do them myself, because this woman posted like nearly every hour, and I just went, "What the? Can you just leave me
Yes.
alone?" It was just like
Yes.
too much, and so I've been really reluctant to do, even though I've looked at all your stuff, and I still. So I just need to get over myself and go, yeah, I'm not going to be like her. But yeah, she just did my head in, and I just went, I have to leave this party because you're just doing
Yeah.
my head in.
I took myself out of it. I was like, I can't. Yeah. My messages blow up enough. And that was
Yes.
one thing I wanted to touch base on you with, Patty, is at the very beginning you were talking about that when you started doing parties and you started really like being involved with things, you were talking to so many people. And that is one thing that like I cannot say enough. I feel like I have so many messages in my Facebook chat all the time because I'm constantly talking to people. If it might be from party hosts and new party people to sending booking blitz to, it's always something. It's always something because you're constantly getting new people in your circle if you always are partying on Facebook. And what's great about Facebook is we can like schedule our shit and go about our day. So so take advantage of that, guys. Take advantage of it.
And they're not going to see, this is the thing. They're not going to, I think we as consultants are more attuned to it, like the Tupperware party, for instance, because first of all, I've been in several, again, Messenger versus Facebook for me is totally different. I'll go to all the Facebook parties, but group text, man, hate them.
Yeah.
And so, or group messages, I hate them. So it's just too much, and my brain wants to categorize and organize, and it can't catch up. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
The
And
catching up part. Yeah.
but when you're in a Facebook group, I honestly, they're not going to see all of your posts. If you post 7 at 9 a.m., nobody's going to see all 7. And they'll probably see them tomorrow and not today. And they'll
Mm-hmm.
see one. Or if it really goes off and people are commenting, then they're going to see it. But
Yeah.
it's a, they kind of almost have to be a little intentional about going into the party. And that's why by day 4, they start to peter off. So,
Yes.
and I've learned, because I used to start them on a Monday, but invite day was Saturday night. So Sunday was the first day of, well, I realized that I should probably be starting it on a Friday because they shop on the weekend and then they die off by Wednesday. So I've
Yes.
worked with different days too, and I think that's worked better.
Yes, I agree with that. That exact template is exactly what I do. Is
Okay.
the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they are shopping, they're looking at their phones, whatever it might be. Yes.
Okay.
And I agree. Whenever you want to go ahead and schedule the post, or if you want to go ahead and post them all at once, if you are a busy mom, hello, and you don't even like get to look at your phone until like the afternoon, schedule them. And you can do it right now. Well, sorry, it's 2 a.m. for me, but you can do them at nighttime before the day starts. When you're sitting in your bed and you're just like trying to go to sleep and you can't turn your brain off, go schedule your freaking post. And it's just a way for you to be able to function during the day and not have to worry about it. So, I'm hoping the messenger party works out, but I am very nervous. So I'm going to be doing one, next week. I have a customer as being my guinea pig. So, it's like, I need a guinea pig. Can you please be it? She's like, sure.
By the way, that approach works. So if
Yes.
you haven't done a lot of Facebook parties and you want to say, look, I'm trying something new. Could you help me out and be my guinea pig and I'll reward you greatly? That
Yes.
works like a charm. You can only use it, every once in a while. You can't use it
Be
all the
honest
time.
though. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're being honest. Hey, I'm trying something new. I need a guinea pig and I'll give you some wax bars, girl. Like, come on, help me out.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. But yeah, make sure at the end of the party, I think that's where we were left off before we
Mm,
we scrolled. Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good. We scrolled. You're good. I love it. At the end of that party, message everybody. Get back into their messages, get back into their face. Of course, there's going to be plenty that are not going to see your message. They're not going to message you back. They're like, you're some salesy bitch and I'm not answering you. And that's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. So, but you are going to be able to at least book some. There's going to be some that are going to take a chance. So, so yeah, that is like in a nutshell how I do it. Try to make sure that you are constantly interacting with your people just as if you would in an in-person party. And that's what you have to remember. Like, just pretend like you're in person. Like Jocelyn doing a video every single day. That's awesome because you would be doing that at the party if you were in person. You would be showing people how a fragrance flower works or how the diffusers work or whatever they might be. And really interact with the people. Yes, you don't know them. Just put yourself out there, send the message, don't look. Just don't look at it and just send it.
I have a question.
Yeah. Ooh, I
Uh,
love your yes, talk, please.
yeah.
Go ahead.
With the Facebook group parties, you're right. Not everyone sees all the posts and everything. They might not see one but see others, and so they miss them all because it's just the way
Yes.
it's set up. And yet
You know what? And
the
I have
messenger
to
party is
touch.
the opposite. It's just
Yes.
constant flow. Is there a way maybe to combine the two? So you actually got your group, Facebook group party as the base, and then you use Messenger, like add everybody in the party to a Messenger chat group. So you could actually say, oh, all the posts are up for the day. If you've got any questions, feel free to fire them in here. Let me know if you've got any questions about anything. Make sure you go and comment on the posts because there's some great prizes up for grabs. And could that be your actual point of contact of getting everybody's attention rather than having a messenger party that just blows everybody's minds?
I love that idea. Yeah, I love that idea. You could even do it as like, you got my brain working for a hot minute. You could even do it as like at the end of every day. You know what I mean? Like at the end of every day and say, hey, just want to check in with you guys, real quick message. Check out the post. I shared my favorite warmer. Like you could like make it even almost personalized for one message for them to see it. I love that. That's an awesome idea. Kind of like a group message within the party. Yes, I'm writing that down. That's a good idea, Ellie. I love that.
That's good. Oh, and I had one other thing about doing videos of like the fragrance flower. I've actually opened them in front of other people, and when I get to the wrapping, I actually tell people you're allowed to swear when you get to the spit because
Yes,
that is
because
my
don't you want to?
this is so frustrating trying to get into this. But I say that's why it's just so hard is because it needs to be.
Yes.
It's a safety's way of securing the product and that you get it
I
intact.
really try not to use my teeth, but I really want to every single time. And I'm like, I really shouldn't do this in the video. Patty, don't look at me like that. Listen, when you gotta get the little like, the plug, I get mad at it because I can't pop it off. Yeah, I'm like,
I think I just use the end of my Scentsy spatula maybe, or I use a side of a butter knife maybe. I don't remember what I used, but I never seem to have too big of a problem. And then although
that is
because I cut the
procedure.
paper off of every fragrance flower that comes into my house, I have sliced this finger several times by going
Oh
with the
my God.
scissors going to get the paper off. But um, somebody asked in the questions, because of the new catalogs, I don't know where anything is.
Yes.
The It does not say in the new catalog. She wondered about because she was unsure of the host rewards and where she could find that information. And she asked if it's in Workstation. I said, yes, it's also on your website under host tab. But I went to look in the new catalog and there's just a little square. Let's see, I can't.
Yeah, I see that next to the PayPal thing.
Yeah, next to the PayPal thing. So, and it's like, it just says,
Yeah.
get the products you want at the discount for free simply by sharing Scentsy with your friends and family gathering orders. Talk to your consultant about setting up a rewards link. But
Mm,
it doesn't give you that chart.
that breakdown. Yeah.
And so what I usually, this is what I do for that because I don't think it was in
Sorry.
the catalog. There's a PDF of the host join brochure in Workstation, and I've loaded the PDF on my computer, and I print both pages, but separately. And I put the host page in to my hostess pack that I send them. And then I also will send them maybe by, if things don't get there in time, I will send it to her by like photo or whatever, like a screenshot. But yeah, because it doesn't really, It doesn't say on the old one or the current one either.
Yeah, and
The
it's
Region 3 one
changed.
has the same thing. It just has that and it's on the last page.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But yes, just it doesn't say anything like it normally would,
Yeah.
like it used to give you that, but it's on the very last page. So we don't have the PayPal thing advertised in ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because
So
New
that's
Zealand
the
had
Region
it.
3. Yeah.
Thank you, Jocelyn. But I do think most people don't, only certain personality types care about that chart. That's what I think as well. It's like the commission structure with all the things. People, only certain personality types look at that. All
Yeah.
my customers will be like, you just tell me what I have to do. When they at the end of the party, they're like, you just tell me how
Yes.
much do I have and what can I do with it? They don't know.
Yes.
And they have the chart and they don't know.
Yes. Agreed. Now, are you guys going into spring and summer? They're going into fall and winter.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I have a template I wanted to share with you guys. I put this in my happy mail when it goes to my party guests because it's easy. If you have this, they get scented stickers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now this one says spring and summer. You guys can obviously change it to fall and winter, but it has six spots for because we don't have a lot of new scents for this new season. So I wanted something like cute, easy. It's got six slots for six stickers, and you guys can change it to whatever you want. I put that in a lot in my happy mail because it's easy to slip into the catalog. So just that's something simple I wanted to pass on to you guys. I have so many Canva templates that I could totally send y'all. Um,
I'll add you to our group. So if you want to share
yeah,
things, you can. We don't add all the speakers, but I know you are a plethora of tools and resources. So I'll
thank
add.
you. Listen, if somebody wants to open their Australian home to me so I can just see some kangaroos, please. I just
Jocelyn,
want to
has
see a
them in her,
kangaroo.
Jocelyn has them in her backyard all the time.
I'll just see because at the moment I've got dead grass, so no, the kangaroos aren't coming because I'm not paying for water to make the grass grow to feed the kangaroos. I'm sorry, water is expensive, and I'm not
Amen.
doing it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
love that.
Chelsea has them as well. There you go. You can go
Oh,
to Chelsea.
listen, I'm just gonna just live with you for just a week. Just a week. I promise I won't bother you. I won't bring my kids either. It'll just be me.
Oh, then I'm coming.
Just me. Oh my gosh. Yes, send me a video too. Okay, Chelsea, that sounds amazing. Oh, I love that. That is so awesome. Well, I hope I helped you guys. Do you guys have any questions? Like shoot them my way. And also if you can like speak so I can just listen to your great accents.
Somebody,
Emily,
go ahead.
Emily, you don't want to come and see the kangaroos. You want to come over and see Robert Irwin. He's better than the kangaroos.
I would love, love to. Love to. I love all of that. Please.
Sylvia, no, because there's only two or three, there's only three new scents. So that's why they're not
Yeah.
doing the bulk scent stickers. So what I did is I went and looked at the fragrances that were like coming back and that were kind of more on the
Yeah.
spring summer for us. And so I went in and I picked uh good Lord, I can't count. 12, 11, 10, 9. I
Yeah,
picked nine.
I like just open up the catalog and like see what you guys have coming. And
Yeah.
then I just went in the consultant store and just got
And
a
just
couple.
picked what I thought like a lot because I've only been in America now I've been in 3 years, so I kind of know what my customers have smelled and haven't smelled, and I know there's things that are coming back in the catalog that they probably never smelled, or it was a scent of the month that I maybe didn't get or something like that. So I just picked
Yeah.
kind of, and I picked from different categories, not just ones I like, but the disgusting ones that I don't like, so that there was kind of a range because I kind of know what my customers like. So so
Yes.
you kind of just order them, but do it, they're on sale now. So pick your, even if you do what Emily said, pick six. So there's three of the new ones, so look for them and then pick three more or something like that, or just pick the three new ones. It's
Yeah.
fine. Um,
Are you guys getting the seagrass and sand? Are they getting that one?
I don't know. I don't have their
Oh
catalog.
my gosh, you guys have to smell that one.
It sounds like
smells-
something they would get, but they're going into fall, winter. So, well, it's a year, so maybe. Yeah.
maybe. That one
Yes,
is so
yes,
good.
it's in cozy. What does cozy mean again? I've forgotten.
I know that's are they changed that, right? Like that's new.
Yeah. Yeah. Originally, they thought it was going to be spice, but it doesn't fit under spice because jammy time's in there.
Yes.
And newborn nurseries in there
Yeah.
and
I
cozy
thought
cardigan.
that one was odd, right? Like newborn nursery, I don't think that's cozy, but okay.
I think it's that comforting.
It's comforting. Yeah,
It's
because cozy
comforting.
cardigan for sure is obviously cozy.
And
But
jammy time to me makes me sleepy and comfy. And
yes.
yes, amber and peach is amazing.
Oh,
So,
it's so good.
Jocelyn, do you have the new catalog sitting in front of you right now?
Right here.
What are your what are your new scents?
The seagrass and sand
Mhm.
and the saltwater and saffron. And then in the kit, in the thing we got from World Tour, there was that peach and you know the one that
Amber.
no,
Oh,
hold on. It's the one that's everyone said smelt like something.
oh, peach and
Bills and
petals.
peaches.
No, the one that smells like Rio de Janeiro.
It's this one, pomegranate and poppy.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's what I got in mind.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
look at
we
Ellie
didn't get
saying
that.
yes.
Okay. We didn't get
We
that.
don't got that one.
Yeah, I got
In my
pomegranate and
kit, I
poppy, and
got
it smells divine. It's
salt water
pomegranate
and
and poppy.
saffron.
Well, now I want that scent.
I know, I'm curious. We don't have a smell like that.
Swapsies on the trip, people, or at SFR.
It must be an exclusive because it's not in our catalogue.
This one?
Pomegranate and poppy. I hope
No,
it's coming out.
Peaches and petal and peaches, wasn't
Yeah,
it? That
petals
one?
and peaches.
That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
That one's so good. If you get a scent sticker in that, y'all, I recommend that one
Yeah.
because the
agreed.
scent sticker is good on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's coming out in candles too.
Yeah.
I was showing my daughter yesterday, and she goes, "Oh, Mum," and I went, "Yes." And I remember everyone was comparing it to something that was
The Bum Bum cream. Well,
Yes.
it wasn't the Bum Bum cream. It was the orange of that line of. I have it in
Rio
my
de
bag here.
Janeiro.
Thank you.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
It's the
something.
it's the brightening one because I bought it just because of that.
But it was some expensive brand. I remember everyone talking about it when it came out.
Yeah.
yeah, some perfume.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
peaches.
Yes,
And I
it was-
got it, and I like the original version in the not the bar in the actual beauty
in
products
the
better, but it does smell like that very much so.
Yes. Are you guys excited for the new catalog? I have to ask for you guys, like in the new region. Are you guys excited? Yes.
Oh, we need somebody from New Zealand to talk more because she needs to hear the difference between Australia and New Zealand because it's very different.
Please, I need to hear this.
Okay, I'm from
Kia
New Zealand. I don't
ora.
know who else
Yeah.
is here.
I'm Kimmy from New Zealand.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, where's Kimmy?
And did Rachel?
Oh, where did
Anyone-
Rachel go?
She's
Yeah.
there.
Is there anyone else?
She's hiding.
Rachel.
Got to talk, Rachel.
She probably can't reach her computer.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new catalog. The whole annual thing. It's like the whole. Yes, I can say to people, yes, you'll be able to get this for a whole entire year.
Yes.
Yeah. I find here in New Zealand with the limited releases that unless we can get something bang straight away to get it under people's noses, that's the hard part. Because for me, by the time my Valentine stuff arrived,
Yeah.
even though I ordered straight away, half of it, the range was sold out. And yeah, so it's extra shipping time. So by the time it actually ships and then it's got to get over here, you're looking at 2 to 3 weeks before we're getting anything. I think Perth might have the same problem. So
Yeah,
you
we don't
guys
have a
really have
warehouse.
to prepare.
We don't have a warehouse in New Zealand. The warehouse is in Australia. So it also has to go through customs as well. So sometimes it also gets stuck in customs and then they don't feel like it. And if if Scentsy contacts customs, they become bigger assholes and they hold it longer because they don't like to be held accountable. I remember that being a big problem. Now, you're on the
Wow.
East Coast, so it takes me longer to get my orders in Wisconsin than it did for me to get my orders in New Zealand.
I'm from
Yeah,
Sydney. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and we get ours within, well, I get mine within 5 days,
that's
sometimes 3 days.
you can be quiet now.
Absolutely.
I have a warehouse that's only like 3 hours from my house. So I do get mine pretty nice.
Oh, so somewhere in the middle, something's broken. Because I'm like,
Yes.
well, shit, Idaho's way over there. I'm on the way to her house. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, it
Oh my
takes me like
gosh.
2 weeks to get things to my house. I will say my last Facebook party, and this was funny because I'm like, Scentsy slow when I got my order in a week. And my customer in Madison, Wisconsin got hers. She placed it, I would say she got it within 4 days. And she's like, it already came. And all my customers and me went, what the hell? And I was like, okay, wow, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Please, please, guys, by the way, friend request me because I just want to see all this stuff from New Zealand and Australia. I just love you guys. You guys are like my favorite. Seriously. Like, in case you didn't know that, in Region 1, we love you guys. Like, we really do.
Yeah. I
And
couldn't friend request you. I can only follow you, so I've just done that.
Yeah.
So
if you go
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the next screen, you can, there's a
yeah.
bypass for that.
mm.
Yes, but no, I love this. This is so great. Yeah. And oh, let me disclose this too. So when I create a new mock party, I know obviously it'll be different for you guys region wise, but since we all are kind of on a year-long catalog, we might be able to make some of it work a little bit, maybe. Patty seemed like it wasn't too hard from like region to region, like the mock party page. So that made me feel a little bit better. But when I post the new group, I will post it in the mock party group, but it's a completely new group. I
Yeah.
don't like to keep the same group going because, we have lots of consultants that like to leave. So I like to create a new group. I make it really like obvious. I'll pin it to the featured. Like I make it really good for you guys to just join the
Yeah.
new one. And that first couple days, I just mass allow everybody in because I know all of you guys are coming in from the other group. So just a heads up when I create the new one, I'll post it in there and you guys can add yourself in there. So
I mean, and if you're in, and if, I mean, not saying you have to do this. I know you're a people pleaser, so just don't. But because you're going to be in the Region 3 group, you're going to see different things because they're going to get different warmers or they're going to get different bars or they're going to, so basically when you do and you go into her boards, you're going to have to change some of the pictures and the wording because, oh my God, please read her posts before you post them. Because I did, and I thought I edited it. Um, but the charity
long
warmer,
story short, our charity warmer was for mental health. I lost my brother to suicide 15 years ago. And so I put that into the post and she did not see that.
I had thought I had changed it, and then my friend goes, who knows me very, very well, goes, "You have a brother, do you?" And I went, "What?" And she's like, you didn't change this." And she's like, "Your brother committed suicide?" "I don't think so." And I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, oh my God, nobody else called me out, but thank God I had a consultant in that group that saw it. I was just like, oh my God. So you want your own pictures. You have to go. The other thing is the other one I really change a lot is when you said the magical for the little girl's bedroom. I
Mm-hmm.
said little kids, or I said magical. I made it so in case you have a gay little boy, he may fucking love the llama.
That's
And
such, why didn't you say that to me? I should have changed it to that. That's a good idea because it could
because
go
I'm
for
just
either
woke and I
way.
just figure if you're not, you're not.
No, 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 no. I need to change that now because that's such a good point.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, that's a very good point.
So there are
I
things,
have
and I take the word y'all out of pretty much everything.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But that's you. So you're basically sharing with us what you're doing because you're posting it anyway. You're showing us how to do it. You're giving us everything. For the love of God, the least we can do is edit things and make it our own and use our own pictures. So don't apologize for anything.
And I really, honestly, I don't mean to be like, biased or anything, but I do not like other people's mock party groups. They do not make it flow well. I really, I'm so judgmental. I'll go in other people's mock groups. I'm like, ew, like you don't even like put cute pictures. I am a freak for real life images. I don't like the flyers. I don't like that stuff. So sometimes it takes me a while to put these together because I wait for these real life images for people to post them. So yes, I don't like the flyers. I don't like when people do that in their freaking stupid mock party groups. So I'm a little picky. But if that's your jam, I got you.
Can I just say, Ellie, I went to friend request Emalee, and when it comes up with the follow page, if you scan over her name, then it will drop down and you can add, and it says add as friend.
Yes.
Thanks,
Because
but
I'm
I found
monetized
it.
on
I
Facebook.
did it. Yeah, I did it on my laptop when I found it. I've actually got someone else who had tried to add me as a friend and she followed, and for both of us, the add a friend thing is gone. So I'm hoping somehow
Yeah,
it
I
will
think
come back for
there's
her.
there's like a three little dot thing too,
Yeah.
and if you click on that, it takes you to a different screen, and then it'll say
Oh,
friend request, and it has like or share profile.
Oh, I see, Ellie. I see yours. I see your friend request.
yeah.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I've done that. I've just
Three
looked at
new
my other
Australian, New Zealand friends. Oh, I'm so
I just gone to
excited.
my other friend's profile, and all it's got is report profile, help her, or block. It doesn't have add a friend. I'm
I
like,
got four of you guys
I don't
now.
know.
I'm
I
so
don't know.
excited.
This American cares about international relationships, even though not all Americans do. Okay, okay.
And Patty, you probably don't y'all
No,
because you were spent 16 years in New Zealand and we don't y'all.
no. But you know
You know
what's
what's
funny is that I actually say y'all once in a great while. It comes out, and I stop myself. And I'm like, where did that come from? Or when people ask where I was from when I was in New Zealand, somehow I went Southern, and I was like,
oh my
I'm from
gosh.
America. No,
From America.
from America.
I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania, and they say pop up there.
Oh,
But when I was 10, I moved to Florida, and then I also then moved to Virginia, and now I'm in North Carolina. So they all say soda. So when I go home and I say soda, they're like, you mean pop? And I'm like, sorry. Like
they
I'm
call
all
it
over the
fizzy.
place.
They call it
It's
fizzy over there.
easy.
We call it soft drink. And my grandson has been listening to all these American YouTubers and he goes, Nan, do you want a soda? And I go, I beg your pardon, mate. I'd love a soft drink, but not a soda.
Oh, I love it. Oh, this is so good.
We say fizzy over here.
Yeah,
You want a fizzy drink?
fizzy.
Fizzy drink.
My gosh, this is so cool. I love it.
My mom, when she reads my cookbook, she's always like, what the hell is that? And what the hell is that? And I'm like, a courgette is a zucchini, a capsicum is a bell pepper, and then so a napkin like that you wipe your face with is called a serviette over there. But my mom's continence pads are also called serviettes. So every time I'm in the bathroom and I see them, I just kind of giggle.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's
Yes,
so great.
rubber. I love back to school time, Chelsea, when the little kids in the next aisle were going, but Daddy, I need a rubber. And I'm like,
What's that? Hold on, that's a condom over here, y'all.
I know.
Yeah.
It's an eraser.
A razor.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my husband that one.
Honey, can you grab me a rubber? I cut my finger.
That's so great. Oh my gosh. I actually on Monday nights I go to a leaders lounge with Just Kiss, and she actually has some people also in Region 3. So I've met a couple of them too. So it's really awesome to meet you guys. Is any of you guys going to SFR this year? I don't know how that is. That's gonna be a pricey one for you guys.
Yes, Chelsea
Yeah.
is. And Karina is. I know.
Really? Oh
Uh,
my gosh, please come say hi to me. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I was wondering who was actually going to be heading over. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm very excited for this. So being at home.
I
all
think
My
it's going to
daughter,
be a big one.
Yeah.
no, my daughter won't let me go.
Oh, Chelsea, and that's right. You're going to Mexico too. Woohoo! See you
Oh
there.
my goodness, girl. Go ahead. That's awesome. Congrats.
Yes.
That is amazing.
But now you'll be on Kangaroo Watch, everybody, so that you can show Emalee.
Listen,
I
yeah,
have,
listen, Chelsea said that she already sent me kangaroo stuff.
okay.
Like, just send it all to me, please.
I have to tell you, this is, and I'm recording. Maybe I should stop recording now and then, okay, hold on. Let me stop recording. Then I'll admit this.